We've made soap several times before and been really happy with the results. Because we hunt for all of the meat that we eat, we try and come up with practical ways to use every part of the animal we possibly can. From turning the hides into leather and making shoes out of them, to using the tallow in cooking and soap making. Deer tallow often gets derided as not even being worth saving, which we think is completely backwards. Deer tallow is a really special material that's full of all kinds of vitamins and really healthy fats that are good for your skin, whether you're eating it internally or using it externally. When rendered out and purified, deer tallow incorporated into a bar of soap results in a bar that is really long lasting but produces a rich lather that leaves our skin feeling clean yet well hydrated. In the past, we've used store-bought lye to make our soap. This highly alkaline and caustic material can be a bit intimidating to start working with, but it produces very consistent results time after time. However, if you know anything about us, you know how much we love to make things from scratch with materials we can acquire locally ourselves, so we had to do it the old-fashioned way and try making soap from our own wood ash. Just a note, before we get into the soap making process of this video, there are some safety precautions you should take when working with lye or other highly alkaline substances. It can cause skin burns and it has caustic fumes, so it's always good to work with it outdoors and wear both safety goggles and gloves. Now you'll notice in the video, I did not do all of that, and that's because I couldn't find my gloves and I was very confident in my ability to pour it without spilling any anywhere. Don't be like me. Also, we made this soap with our friend Kia, and please don't make fun of her terrifying knife skills. We already did that enough. Okay, PSA over. Because this was our first time attempting to make soap with wood ash lye, we decided to make two batches, one with our homemade lye and one with store-bought lye. This would give us a really easy way to compare the two substances and how they work in the soap making process. So to make our own lye, we first burned a nice hot fire and then let it cool so we could scoop out the ashes. We sifted them through a fine mesh sieve because what you're looking for is the white-gray ash powder, not the more carbony black chunks of wood that are left over. This is what's going to have the highest concentration of potassium hydroxide, which is the lye that you're getting from wood ash. I poured rainwater over the ashes and let them sit for about a week so that that potassium hydroxide could leach out into the water. We then boiled it down for a while to concentrate the lye even further.
Mix it up and let it sit and just kind of leach out.
Yeah.
When we tested the alkalinity of our solution with some pH test strips, it hovered at around 12 or 3, which is what I've read to expect from potassium hydroxide.
Whoa.
Okay.
It's looking pretty dark.
Yeah. I think we want it to be basically about 13 or 14, and it looks like we're at like 11, 12.
It's more purple.
Yeah, but a little bit more concentrated, I think.
Yeah.
The lye flakes that you can buy online or at the store are sodium hydroxide, and they'll actually have a higher pH at the same concentration. And sodium hydroxide generally produces a harder bar of soap. Since we knew our wood ash lye soap would be on the soft side, we added some beeswax and some salt to kind of counteract that and firm up our bar. The beeswax we rendered from our bees, and we've added that to soap in the past with really good results. It smells amazing and adds a nice color and texture to the soap. One of the soaps I made last year that had beeswax, honey, and cornmeal is basically my favorite soap I've made or used ever. We'll link the video to making that soap in the description. Everybody's got that burner. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Cool. It's like...
I don't think that's what your followers
You never know.
are the topics of conversation.
Comment below if you want colorful commentary from Kia.
Kia's colorful commentary.
Kia's colorful commentary corner.
Ooh. All right. Cool, so we'll just let these melt or soften up and let this boil off a little. After melting down our purified deer tallow, we made our lye solution with the store-bought stuff. We use a soap calculator to get our quantities. Specifically, soapcalc.net is the one I use, but there's various ones online. This is a really handy tool because you can put in what fats you have as well as other ingredients, and it will tell you how much water and lye you need to have a proper saponification reaction. It's really important to follow a soap calculator recipe or a recipe from a trusted source so you don't accidentally get leftover lye in your soap, which can be very unpleasant on your skin. Deer, sheep, bear, and beef tallow.
Wow.
So many options.
Deer tallow.
Here's the recipe that we used after inputting our ingredients into the soap calculator. All right, I should be wearing gloves, but I'm just being very careful.
Goddamn emergency room.
Okay. And then the snow falls on the lake. That's important. And also to have good ventilation. All right, now we'll just let it do its thing. Don't touch it. Ooh,
Yeah,
that
it's
is
much darker.
purple.
Yeah. So it,
After carefully mixing our lye into the water and letting it cool for about 10 minutes, we added in our tallow and beeswax. This is when the saponification process starts, and it's really cool to see all of the ingredients mixing together and transforming. The lye reacts with the fats in a complicated chemical process I won't get into, but the end result is soap, which is just so cool. We use an immersion blender to speed up this process, and eventually the solution will thicken enough that as you move the blender or spoon through the solution, you'll see the path being left by your utensil, which is a state called trace. This means it's ready to pour into your soap mold. Color and hardness. It hardens so fast. Okay, go! Go! I'll take it off. Now go! Cool. Move, stay there, baby. Yeah, hopefully it actually melts in there. Stir.
Did you burn your tongue real bad?
yes.
Oh my god. That must have hurt so bad. Lemongrass.
What's that?
Like next time we can make like a lemongrass tea.
5 to 10 minutes. It probably hasn't been 10 minutes, but it's been a good amount of time.
Hey, it's tracing the path.
Wow. So now we'll add
I
our,
thought you wanted it to like lay on top.
I think it's more like you want to see the path of the spoon. That's what, or the thing. That's what I have
Yeah,
done.
that's worked out for us.
Yeah.
Wait, Kia, hold
Cause-
still. Why don't
How
you just take
much?
the top off of it?
Yeah, I guess I could take the top off.
Here, I'll get you.
I don't think we're gonna want to bathe with that.
Wait, why?
If it has that
No.
much scent in it.
No, it really like absorbs it. I've done this
Okay.
before. Like you need tons of it for it to even show up.
Okay.
Pop the top off of one of
Pop the
these.
top.
Are they all going in there?
Well, I guess so. I guess we'll do
I'm
it
saying,
different.
like, are you putting all three?
Yes, that was the plan.
Okay.
So we'll do a different batch for the, oh, I'm worried it's getting a little bit too. All right, hurry! I'm gonna just go.
All right, here you go.
Here, I'll take that. Two.
How much?
0.7 of an ounce. So that's
Okay, there
like
you
almost 3/4 of an ounce. And right now we're at 1/8, so I'll probably just do all of these in there.
Oops.
What are you eating? What is it? Are you eating a bean plant?
No.
You're so weird. All right.
Little pig dog. Little oink.
Yep. Wow, it's,
Say that right.
but it looks so tasty.
Smells tasty too.
Banana pudding.
We should make a
Banana soap
Banana soup.
in the shape of a banana.
It'll be an experiment for next year.
So it's a little,
Get a
we'll give it a little
greenhouse.
jiggle, and I think
Yeah,
it'll be
to flatten
good.
it out. Too much. No, I guess here.
Yeah, give it the jiggle. Maybe, here, will you give it another jiggle?
Hold on, I'm gonna slide it onto this
All right.
first. Wait, Kate, can you grab the other side?
Yep.
Just pick it up.
There
we go.
Teamwork. Okay, cool. And then maybe just, yeah, clean up my messy pouring. Oh, that's cute.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Pattern.
I like that.
Well, the other side already has a pattern.
I know, but I like that one better.
Okay.
Cool.
Back.
Okay, cool.
All right. Bring the other stuff out.
Yes. Our wood ash soap we did largely the same way, but we did ours on heat over the stove because more experienced soap makers on the internet said this was a better way to do it for wood ash soap.
Oh, that's perfect because the ashes are just staying still on the bottom.
This part. So this is like, you know how we mix up a lye, like we. Okay, 11 ounces.
Okay.
And now we will add them together. This is very nerve-wracking. Oh gosh.
Here, let me. You're fired. Oh, you know what? Yep.
That really made my stomach flip a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't gonna do it.
Well, cutting something hard, no matter who's doing it, is always.
It was just the leaning with all of your weight on, with like, I don't know why. I didn't like it.
I won't do it again.
Here, let me put the knife in the fire really quick.
Ooh, hot knife through.
Here's your hot knife.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh,
there
it made a nice sound.
A little better.
Yeah, I
Back
think
up,
it-
back up.
I think it cooled off too quick.
No, it's still pretty
Oh,
hot.
okay.
I don't love that.
Yeah, it's that move. It's that grip.
What do you think?
Beautiful.
All right. We'll cut out all that other stuff.
Okay, I think that's close enough. Okay, so then. All right. Ooh, it's reacting. Okay. I mean,
Yeah, no, that looks like what it normally does, right?
yeah. All right, so that's about 15. And then. So now we'll mix it like we were doing the other one, and then add some salt because that should make it harder, whereas otherwise it might stay pretty soft. That one looks like a milkshake. Salty, make a mess. Okay. Good job, Sylvan. Get crazy. I'm so curious to see if this has a impact. It's still never quite thickened up like our store-bought lye soap did, even after we added the salt. But after enough mixing, we just decided to pour it into a mold and hope for the best. Okay, definitely more liquid,
Yeah, well,
but we'll see.
We've definitely.
It's an experiment.
We've done soaps that were this liquidy when we poured them into the mold.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna work.
All right, I like your faith. We let both soaps sit for a couple of days to set up and then removed them from their molds to cure. In the curing process, you just want your soap to hang out somewhere where it can get lots of airflow. This helps evaporate any excess water and also settles the alkalinity for a more stable soap that's more friendly to your skin.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Just pop the rest out. Smells
They
good.
smell amazing. It smells from here. Is that like lemon?
We did lemongrass
Oh,
and I
yeah.
think some lavender.
Sweet. Oh, we should have done a plain one that I could use for hunting season.
Well, this one is plain.
That's plain?
Yeah.
Oh, if it's soap.
Yeah, if it's soap, either way, you'll smell like deer tallow, so.
Well, if it's not actually soap, I'll smell like nasty.
All right, that's everybody. Nice.
Wow. Alright, moment of truth.
Yeah, we'll see. We didn't have a soap mold, so I did this weird thing to try and keep it from sticking, and it may not have worked.
Well, here, let's turn it upside down.
Yeah. I think I need to just run a knife around the edge, and then that'll...
No, you just gotta
Oh, there we go.
force it.
Okay.
Just gotta put a little umph into it.
Yeah, I wasn't putting enough oomph into it. There we go.
That's the key, is the correct amount of umph.
Yes. Okay.
Wait, hold on, there's some falling off the
That's,
edge.
well, yeah, just, well, yeah. Interesting.
It's that little bit.
I guess there's like, I folded it
Oh,
over and it
yeah.
kind of got in between there, but that's okay. We'll,
I wonder if any of the beeswax made its way into the soap.
well, we put a little beeswax in.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay, that kind of worked.
Yeah.
All right. So, just gonna cut this into chunks.
So it's softer
so it's a
because
bit
of
softer.
the potassium hydroxide?
Yeah, since that's usually used for making more of like a liquid soap. We added the salt to make it firmer, so we'll see.
Oh yeah.
But it's
I mean, it
still
feels pretty
firm.
solid.
Yeah, it's just not as like,
It's not
this
like
is
a
like
hard bar.
hard.
This is
yeah.
like as hard as like a Dove bar.
Yeah.
This feels more like the type of soap you would get at like a farmer's market or something.
Right. Yeah, so now we'll just have to, I'm gonna let them cure a little more and then we can see how they actually clean.
Yeah.
Since that's the idea.
Is it? Is
Yes.
that why we did this?
Yes. However, we knew the real test was to see how it actually did washing our hands.
Time for everybody's favorite game show. Is it soap? That's a real show, right?
I don't think so, but it is now.
Is it cake? That's a show. That's an actual show. Everybody probably already knows that.
All right.
This is definitely soap because we've made this a million times. That's the question.
This is questionable. So you can see they look quite different. I mean, they're in very different molds, but this one is quite a bit more pale and it's a little like crumblier looking.
Yeah.
And when you press it, there's kind of a little bit, you can leave a slight indentation, whereas this one is like rock hard. So
This definitely isn't, this isn't what purified tallow does not feel like this. So it's something different.
yeah,
But
is it soap?
is it soap?
We'll find out.
All right.
So let's get some hot water going.
Oh, you're gonna put it in the bowl.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, let's try that one and see. Whoops. Get in close so we can see.
Yeah, so it's just kind of, it's like lotion. It's like coming off on my hand like tallow balm.
Yeah.
And it's definitely
Oh
not.
yeah, it's a little streaky, I would say. Like.
Yeah, that's not soap. But it does.
But it feels
like
good.
a lotion. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then for comparison, let's try the.
Yeah. For comparison, I'm gonna wash this lotion off my hand with the actual soap.
Yeah, let's see how that works. It already sounds different. It
yeah,
sounds
you can hear
like.
the sound because it's slippery.
Yeah.
Because it's actually, it's like, you know, sudsing.
Yeah.
So that white that you see there is actually tiny little bubbles. That's the
Right.
lather.
Tallow always has a very fine, it's not like big bubbles,
can't,
like dish
blow
soap.
bubbles with
yeah.
it. But then you see that rinses right off my hand. The lotion would not have rinsed off my hand with water because it's oil, so it would just repel it. The soap is no longer oil or lipid, it's soap.
So I think we can say
Clean hands. Soap, not soap. What is it? That's the big question.
what
If it's not soap,
is it?
what is it?
So as you can see, our wood ash lye soap didn't quite work out. It's much more similar to what you would call a lotion bar than a bar of soap that you could ever actually clean anything with. It was cool to make the lye from the wood ash, and I know from our pH test strips that we did get a quite alkaline substance, but for whatever reason, it just didn't translate into a good bar of soap. And I think I can identify a few areas where we messed up. Firstly, the ash was not all from hardwood because we simply didn't have enough in our suburban backyard. And this is important because to make a good soap, you really want to have a pretty pure concentration of potassium hydroxide, and other woods and things that you burn are going to have other stuff added in with that and just result in a less pure lye. If we didn't have enough pure potassium hydroxide in our soap to react with all of the fats that we added, that would lead to a more greasy bar that doesn't have enough soap in it. Essentially a lotion bar like I think we ended up with. I also think I should have concentrated our wood ash lye even further, knowing that it was less alkaline than the store-bought lye solution. I think I was just feeling so impatient and eager to make soap that I went ahead with it anyway, and that's on me, lesson learned. Anyway, like with most failures, it's an opportunity to learn and grow as a soap maker, which I definitely welcome. If any other soap makers out there have advice on how you would change the process and what we may have done wrong, I am all ears. In the future, I hope to rebatch this soap into something more usable as a soap, but in the meantime, having a nice soft bar of purified tallow around is never a bad thing. I can use it to condition leather or just keep my hands nice and soft and protected from the cold winter winds that are coming. It certainly won't be wasted. Thanks for following along, and hopefully this can be inspiration that sometimes you try things and they don't work, but we still got one batch of really great soap out of it. So though this video may not make you want to run out and try making wood ash soap, although I definitely encourage it because maybe you'll do it better than we did, I hope that it at least encourages you to try making something from tallow this winter, especially if you are a hunter. Deer tallow soap, when made correctly, is one of the best soaps out there, and we're really happy with all of the ones we've made, this one accepted. For more information on how we render out our tallow and what other uses we have for it, you can check out our other videos. Thanks.